Hey everyone, it's Tia from EMP Designs here, and today we're going to be looking at the LV5 Femto. This is our smallest LV series controller, and to achieve this, not only did we remove the manual controls, like shown on the LV5, but we also devised a caseless design. So like the others in the LV series, the Femto operates 12 to 24 volts. However, it only has one mode, being individual control. Where it differs is the address and sync buttons will be controlled through the use of magnets and magnetic sensors. But before we get into that, we'll start with connecting our wires. If you already know how to connect up your wires, you can skip to 2 minutes and 42 seconds into this video. The connectors we use are all similar in design and vary only slightly in number of ports and the size of the connectors. For this standard version, I'll be showing you how to wire up a 5-channel LED strip in sequential order. We can see how the connector is made up of gates that can be opened and closed by adjusting the flathead screw located above them. We'll want to make sure that all of these gates are open before we try to connect our LED strip. After this, find the LED strip you would like to use and slot each wire into a gate. The order we will always use for individual control is red, green, blue, warm white, and then cold white. The final black wire is called our common positive and will always have to go in the final slot. The first 5 slots can be adjusted in any order you would like and even across various LED strips to achieve different results, as long as any of the common positives are located in the final slot of the connector. Anyway, when I'm tightening up my wires, I keep tension on them and the connector to make sure none of them slip out. You will want to tighten them moderately and you can check if they'll come loose once you're done. I'll also mention, you may find it easier to complete these connections one at a time, especially if you're connecting many wires or using one of our larger connectors. Our power connectors will be the same process as the first, but just using a 2-way connector. We'll have to make sure our gates are open, and if not, loosen them, and then after that we can connect and then tighten our wires up. When connecting your wires, you'll always want to make sure that there are no exposed wires. That means the insulation should meet the connector, and this will prevent any risk of short circuits. This can also be any strands that you've accidentally left out the gate, so make sure to check for those too. I will also always give my connections a slight pull, just to make sure that they will not fall out and are secure. Now we've done that, we can connect our cables before turning on our power supply. In this video I'm using a 24 volt strip, so I'll be turning it on to 24 volts. Due to the design, it's also important to quickly check before you turn on your device for any loose bit of wire or metal, as these can cause short circuits. Anyway, once we've got power and our cables are connected, the first thing we have to do is connect our radio desk. To do this, press the sync button on your transmitter. On our Femto, we should see a flashing green LED show up in the bottom right corner. This will let us know we're pairing, and once it goes solid, we'll be connected. Out of the box, the Femto's starting address will always be 1. Therefore, once we've connected, we'll have control on channels 1 through 5 on our radio desk. Just like the others, each channel can have up to a 4 amp output. This makes the possibilities you can achieve with the Femto extensive. Like I mentioned earlier, changing the address in the Femto is done through the use of magnets. So the first step to changing your address is to hold the magnet close to the bottom left corner of the Femto. The blue light will come on when your magnet is close enough, and after a few seconds the red LED should turn solid. This means the address is ready to be changed. Now all you have to do is flash your desired channel. So here you can now see we're operating channels 4 through 8. I'll demonstrate how to change your address one more time by setting it back to channel 1. Again, all I'm doing is holding the magnet in the bottom left corner and waiting for the red LED to turn solid. Then like before, all you have to do now is flash the channel you want to change to. The magnet's function is only to initiate the red LED turning solid and doesn't have to be held by the device when flashing the new channel. So to desync will be a similar process, but by holding the magnet at the bottom right hand side of the Femto. You will hold the magnet close enough so that the blue LED turns on, and you'll be waiting for the green LED to go out. And that's it for the LV5 Femto. You can find more information on our website and in the LV5 Femto User's Guide. Any other questions, you can get in touch with us directly using our email address found in the description.